really want this to be recorded, so you don't have to say the words.
Okay.
I would prefer it only because I want you to just work with all of the other things that will be happening at the same time. And I know you I know you as a person. You won't be overstimulated because you're a professional.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to overstimulate the audience, right?
Okay.
So here's my thought of me and you going through these words and picking, like, I don't want to say like check mark, but like asterisk, maybe specific images that we want to show. Because not every image will show, and I don't want it to kind of like flick. I kind of want these images to transition into one another, so people can understand exactly what they're looking at, instead of being like, oh my god, what's going on, right? Okay, I just see I want them to feel like, okay, now I do want it for it to progressively get more rapid as far as the images coming. So I do want and that means that the movement might get rapid, but it's kind of like like blast off type shit. So yeah. What else? Yes, so it's gonna be basically the last thing that you're gonna be saying is, Prince of Peace shot his blood, and that will happen in the like cue of like a fade or whatever, the transition. But it's gonna give you enough time for also possibly a quick change. That is entirely up to you. Yeah. What feels comfortable for you. Not all of this could be movement. Like even that, like I know I said you gotta do something, but it really doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be like that. I think for me, it's more about them understanding that she's showing him the future. And if there's multiple outlets of that happening at once, then that's okay. It's not going to be like, oh my god, like she missed the moment. It's like, no, it's fine. But I do want the words to be at least heard. So
yeah, you don't want to get the hearing of the words being caught up in the movement.
Exactly.
And then we miss it.
Right. So just because we haven't done this, I want you to just read the list. We haven't looked at it in a while, like a couple months.
I don't think we've really.
We only said it we only did it for like maybe like 2 read-throughs.
Yeah, like 2 read-throughs.
Like literally. Yeah. So I do want to give you the moment to like just read it. And then we'll
see what's coming from there. When you were talking about finding what's the most important thing we want to show in the moments, the way I kind of have it broken up.
Oh, already? Yeah, that's great. Okay, like please share that with me for sure.
I kind of have it broken up in sections, even like speech wise. What connotates to what? Where are they broken up in the pockets?
Okay.
And so I think in those sections, like they're just like little.
So in those things, can you shift it in your voice, so I can know that you're shifting categories or shifting in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So that is helpful because I'm like, okay, kind of wanted you to, just familiarize with the words, but I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard me.
So right, I would like to hear it, but since you already kind of did step 1 and 2, can we could just go straight into the major and the shifts. Let it be as big as possible because I just won't really know if it's a shift or not until you know.
Yeah, until I
indicate. Yep. Yeah, that's great. Okay, great. Let's do that. I'm gonna start with Q so you can know that things are happening.
Yeah.
Okay, he becomes woozy in her arms, she stares at him, then the lightning flickers and the fade to another light transition. And then you will say Prince of Peace.
The Prince of Peace shot. His blood stains the concrete outside room 306. A worker wipes away the blood, but not before Jesse baptizes his hands on the balcony. Memphis burning, DC burning, cities burning, Vietnam burning, conference coming home, another Kennedy killed. Bayard Rustin, Stonewall riots, Andrew Young, Julian Bond, Bob Marley, redemption songs, Angela Davis, Assata Shakur, Afro picks, black raised fists, Olympics, white children, black children, Crayola colored children together in a cafeteria, oops, the Jeffersons, Sidney Poitier, Superfly, Isaac Hayes, James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud, Jesse for president, I am somebody, Crips, Bloods, blue, white, crap, smack, Marion Barry, tracks, AIDS, Reagan wins again, Berlin walls, apartheid falls, Robben Island sets Mandela free, Rodney King screams, can't we all just get along? No peace in the Middle East, Ruby D, you show is ugly, Spike Lee, Rwanda bleeds, Bill Clinton, nigga please, skinheads, The Cosby Show, Baby Mamas, Soul Train, Montel, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, Run DMC, BET, MTV, Walk This Way, and on to the break of dawn for the American song, We Shall Overcome. A white Bronco flees into the night. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. James Byrd, Columbine, Ron Brown, Colin Powell, Clarence Thomas, Tupac, Oprah, Biggie, crack corners from Crenshaw to MLK Boulevard, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, George Bush, Condi Rice, the towers sigh, the world turns gray. September 11th, one bright morning day. Katrina, American as apple pie, drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was drowned, the Superdome. Drive-bys, McDonald's, diabetes, Iraq, NBA, high-paid slaves. The children of the Nile rise, a nuclear 8 Mile, black picket fences and Jenna 6, American flags and black presidents. The baton passes on, the baton passes on, the baton passes on, the baton passes on.
Okay. And then it will go, the last boom, crack. Yeah, okay, we'll get into all of that extra stuff later. But
Yeah.
basically, yeah, that's good.
I'm still trying to figure out how to vocally do one of them because the Soul Train intro is so fun. Like I never heard it for what it was like in over time, and it's so funny. I want my voice to do it so bad, but if you record it, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Because I want to do the Soul Train.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so fire.
Yeah,
I figure out how to make that do that.
You can do that.
Because that's so fun.
And that's another thing too. It also can be digitalized, your voice. Like they can manipulate it to how we want. We can warp it up. We can speed it up. We can do whatever. So this is a good way to start to see how you see it. And also, I'm gonna have you. Okay, so what stuck out to me really, as far as imagery wise, that I'm like, ooh, okay, I would love to see that. Of course, would be the first cities burning. And the way, I don't know how the projections will project, but if we have 2 separate projections, I would like each of that, like those cities to be shown on each side, but moving. Moving up, images moving up, like as if we're on a slide, like we're on the phone swiping up, is like moving up like that, and then it will increase. So, okay, let me start with that. So, the sound will be the recording. We can emphasize more sound, which will be the burning. I'm definitely thinking about having crackle of fires happening. So so from Memphis Burning all the way to Venom Burning, will be burning. It will kind of fade out. Going into, I want to say, the Black Panther section in my mind, there would be, so from Angela Davis
Oh yeah.
to Black Race Fist, that section, I think if I want to put a sound, I would like have just a little bit of, and this is what I'm saying, like it's not, like these are thoughts. So it may not work, it may be too much, it may be like, as far as like, okay, what the hell's happening, but a transition into firecracking into that era, the most popular song in that era, but maybe the instrumental playing. But just a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
just a little bit.
Not too much. So it'll be like crackle, 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 and then it will fade out. Another Kingdom Camps, all that stuff, Angela Davis. Like maybe even Redemption songs will go into the most popular song in that time. Because, I think that's a positive note.
Yeah.
And then, Olympic, white children, black children, pale children, colored children together in the cafeteria, roots, the Jeffersons, years, blah, blah, blah. And then I know we spoke about this before, I'm black and I'm proud. Right, James Proud, I'm black and I'm proud. Like that, I know we said that there was something that we wanted to do, but we didn't, we were just like,
we didn't really,
we never said anything
on it.
But I like what you did vocally. I think that was enough though. But I like to use those. I think
syncopation of the song.
Yeah, I think that works. Jesse for president, I'm somebody, and then I feel like sirens coming in for Crips, Bloods, Blue, Red, White, Crack, Smack, Maryland Tracks, AIDS. And then it will transition out. So the sirens will happen around here. Don't know. I don't think, I'm not gonna do lights because the projection's enough. I'm just saying the sound. Just to emphasize in the video, so when they see it, they know. Okay. Reggae wins again, Berlin walls, apartheid falls, Mrs. Mandela, free round the king screams, can we all just get along? Oh, peace in the middle. I like the way you said you show is ugly, because that's the way she does it. Man. Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Right.
I love it.
Please. I was your baby. So trained. So, and I want to say the TV entertainment section.
Yes.
The Cosby Show all the way into Montel.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Studio audience laughter. Just a little bit of a studio audience laughter. So coming like, nigga, please, skinheads, and you hear, oh, baby mama's soul training, and that falls out. Run DMC, BET, MTV, like that. I feel like I don't want to hear it. I want to see it, like maybe the logos or something, just to establish like, okay, we here. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I think that, like I said, hearing you vocally, you're already emphasizing points, so I don't need to do it in the images. So this is helpful. Walk this way, and on to the break of dawn. For American song, we shall overcome. All right, Bronco. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. I love that.
I watched the Johnny Cochran video. I was like, this man is unhinged.
Oh, he is, and for sure.
Unhinged and undeniable. Bruh, I was like, the way of course he got a great lawyer.
He got a fucking great lawyer.
He got a
Johnny
great fucking lawyer. I was like, Johnny,
if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Boom.
He was not.
No, he's not. Wow.
What did he say to that? What did he say to that? My God.
Going.
And I say some of these images down here are insane.
Yeah, they are.
I believe, don't want to get the names mixed up. I might have to go look back. No, I believe it is this name.
Which one?
James Bird.
Yeah.
He was He was just walking, needed a ride, car broke down, and it's been like white boys.
It's a tragic story.
Yeah, it's tragic. That one really fucked me up.
Okay, so we start that.
Know about it.
Yeah, and most people don't.
I've never heard that one.
No, I didn't. I think having
and that was 99. I think.
I don't remember the year. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was 99.
It's so, but that's the thing. It's like, if we list every person, this it'll need to play. It will list every. So I don't know what was specifically in Katori's mind when she specifically chose that to represent the underrepresented.
Yeah, and everybody knows what happened with Columbine. Like, we all know that. Like, I can't think of a single person because of the way school shootings are in this country. Yeah. Like, especially, like, we were in school at that time. Yeah. Or, like, by the time we got to, like, 3rd grade, we was getting taught about it. Like, how that fucking happened. So, like, I know that's, like, in my memory, in my school age memory, watching. I watched the whole Columbine documentary. Like, that's in my fucking head. But never knew what happened to that man. Never even heard it before. Never even heard it before. Literally until now. And was like, wow. Okay. To put someone on the back of a truck and drag them? Dear fucking God.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And that's why I'm like, I really want something nice and aesthetically pleasing to watch than to literally grab every moment of this and have it flicker through. I just think that things should be emphasized. And my thing is, like, if we want to use the same, like, as repetition is not, we can't not do it. Like, if we want to have multiple images come back to, we want the burning to burn its way through it all. Like, you know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. It's like,
an undercurrent all the way through.
We have a lot of different things to really, she didn't give anything. And I think that is perfect because it's really up to us to really cultivate. But yes, these images, I don't even think to add sound, but I do want, when it goes, you know, Osama bin Laden, I don't know how to say his name, I'm not gonna lie.
Saddam Hussein.
Him. I remember hearing him on the news. Yeah. When I was like a child, like every single day.
I think
it was a lot. So
who they caught first, or did he kill himself?
One of them. I think
but
either one.
What? Out here, I want to say he's the reason why the war in Iraq happened.
Both of them kind of.
Both of them, but
they both have.
Why we went over to.
Right. I think and they put it in order as well. Yes. So Taurus side, the World Great Sales, guys, September 11th. And I feel like September 11th, because we're around the World Trade Center.
It means something so differently.
And that's why I'm like, that's one of the images that came up to me. And that having the image of the towers blow up. Yeah. Like having that. The tower side, the world, and then an explosion sound. So it will be, this is kind of, the sound of dying, like, what the fuck? But yes. So from Saddam Hussein, the sound will be like a bomb, like a tick, 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 and then the boom blow up would be like September 11th.
Like a grenade, like when you
pull
the clip on a grenade.
But when you pull the clip on a grenade,
it doesn't make sound.
You don't
it's
make
just
a sound.
Clip.
Yeah. Maybe it could be like maybe we can emphasize the turn of the thing, like a crack, like crack. Yeah. I don't know, but I think if not that, then the boom, like the timer bomb. Yeah. So basically a timer bomb between Saddam Hussein into September 11th. And then I do want it to be emphasized in the image.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're already saying the word. I don't have to show these people. I just have to show
the Saddam part.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, George Bush, Condoleezza Rice. Girl.
Fun fact. We're running out of time with Condi Rice.
No, but yeah.
4th grade, we had to like, it was Black History Month. Once it was 4th grade, and we had to come in with like, what person in Black history do you want to like introduce? And we dressed up, and it was a whole thing. And I did Condoleezza Rice.
Every girl did that.
Every girl did that because she was the first, Black Secretary of State.
Yes.
For a Republican president.
But yeah,
like Condi was our girl. Like
that was she was up there.
She was our only. Oh my gosh, she might be a Republican. Well, she's representing a Republican.
Yeah.
But that was so exciting.
It was exciting.
In 4th grade, I remember my whole outfit. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, she's
our girl.
Condi Rice.
Condi.
I like how she said Condi.
I like that.
She's like that's the sis.
Condoleezza is Secretary of State. But Condi is your homegirl.
Yeah. I do.
I fuck with the separation.
Condi Rice, the towers, cause like.
And I feel like that's a sweet moment. I was gonna say like, of all of the gory, the rough images, like the sweet moments for me are
wait.
Go ahead.
Right. Let me just finish.
Yes.
The sound, and then we can go into that. But
yeah,
it will be the timer bomb into that September 11th, one bright morning day. Katrina. Like I do see, like floods.
Yeah.
Like water sound. Like
That's a confusing one.
Well.
Cause it's Katrina. And it's the intro to that, to the song that is America's Apple Pie.
Yeah, but it's also
talking
talking
about the floods at the same time.
So that's what I'm saying. That is this whole section, Katrina into the levee was drowned will be like I don't say water crew because I don't think it should be a drowning. I don't know what that sounds like. But in my head I hear like bubbles, like water bubbles, like or something like that.
There is a specific sound to it though.
It is, like, and I'm like I can hear it, but I can't verbally say it because I don't know how to say it. Like, but
it's like it's not like a tsunami.
No, it's not. But
like a mudslide.
Yes,
because it's still violent.
It's very violent, and I do want that to kind of be. For sure, the adjective used. I just don't know how to. I'm like, what? Rushing water? Like I don't know how to say this. Find the right sound for water. Right, and I'm pretty sure he has like a list of things that I can just pick from, or he could design it, whoever the fuck. But yes, that water cue, the Superdome, drive-bys, McDonald's, diabetes. Oh, that's so crazy.
Right.
But for real,
who niggas got diabetes?
Iraq, NBA. High face later, just on the rise. Black picture.
Shit, I want some fries right now.
I was gonna say, actually, I could do. I'm hungry.
I could do a little
but
shit.
So basically, that would be the water cube bubble, but the levee was drowned, and it will disappear, and then I feel like. Whatever image we choose to be the end will be the end because the black president, of course I do want that to be the last image. Yeah. But
I think go ahead.
No, yeah, what you said?
I was gonna say I think that could be like an amalgamation of black presidents. Like because I think like we can even show Shirley Chisholm. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
she's technically the first person to run. I think we could show, like if we wanted to build it, and then even the actors, like people are saying that they think the next black president might end up being Cory Booker. Like that Cory Booker has a couple of, and he's from, I think he's New Jersey. I think he's, or Philadelphia. Philly, that is from. One or the other. But they're thinking that like the one who really had like other like high stakes and high chances outside of like Kamala was Cory Booker. And then like this is about our past and the future, so we can show our futures, like what the future options are. That in the
she said, and black presidents. She didn't say one, and I was thinking it could be even like international black presidents.
For sure,
there's presidents around the world that are. So just like
like I'm pretty sure I could be looking
images and with names. or names than images, but definitely so people can put the face to the name type of reference.
Yeah.
But I do think that we're on the same thing, because I'm like, the plural means something. She didn't say black president. She said president. So future, of course, coming in all around the world, all of the people that, you know, the leaders of the world that are black and in charge, right? And then I want to end it with a small little boy, you know.
Okay.
So like, as if saying, you know, this is our future, right?
Yeah.
As a black president, and then a black little girl, and then have them together, and like and you could see them hold hands, and then the image disappears. Boom, boom, Google crack, and then we come back to you and Chris in that same position, holding hands, and then he goes, "What is this vision I see before me?" So it kind of like shows like a smaller Kame, or a smaller Martin Luther King. Maybe not those things, but the audience can feel and see and interpret it many different ways. But just having that little moment of like, you know, our children, the future, literally our children, the future. And I kind of want that to be the final image, because I think that it shows that we are literally generations from this.
Yeah.
And I do want to emphasize that separation. Like, yes, we are actors showing you what happened, but even so, this is still a personal story to us. You know, and yes, we can very well much be these people, and yes, there's no separation in the race of black people, because this is how you view us any fucking way. So just having that, because when you walk past little kids all the time, you're not gonna really take into what their future is gonna be.
No,
you're not. But I want them to kind of think about it when they go out into the world and see a little black boy on the train, you know, and yeah, that could be your next fucking president. Or that could be all the people that we just showed, chosen everyone. You don't know.
Yeah.
So having that be the last image, and then I don't know how that image will be, but the little boy, little girl hold hands. Boom, boom, quick, crack. Maybe the picture, like more, like I want to say, like gets cloudy, and then we see you and him in that same position, and then he says this line.
So are you saying? I mean, we'll figure that out.
What is this?
That I would be holding his hand throughout the entirety of his monologue?
No.
Or just
it just shows that it shows
moment.
that you know, and then he breaks, and then he breaks away, and his whatever acting chop sheet feels to use. What is this vision I see before me? This all could be. This is not going to be holding hands, but it will just show that.
I got you.
And then he's going to say his last monologue, and then. Well, I want to see how he works it before I give him the ending. But basically, it would be the last image of you literally ascending him into glory. And then it'll be time. Blackout.
I feel that.
I want to keep that the same for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I think that the last images will be, as far as sound and the sound and the last image into the monologue. And then now you can.
I was gonna say, I mean, we can work back up to the top.
Yes, we can.
But how do you feel? Because there's so many switches, and there are the sweet moments, and then there are the depth moments.
Right.
And the last 3 lines, for me, they fuck me up. Cause I think just like Jenna 6, people don't know that. Most likely, people don't know James Byrd, and then like, how do we communicate? If we still communicate those images, and then like Jenna 6 American flags, right? And black presidents is so exciting, right? And American flags, and people are kind of indifferent about the flag, right?
Yeah.
And then like what happened with Jenna 6 and how like dark that is, and I think. For me, for my process right now, approaching that last section has been like funky, because it's like, how do I treat the end? Because the end is so mighty, but I have this awareness of like what I thought gender 6 was, and then when I learned what it was, it was like, oh fuck.
Right.
And so I think that specific switch has been a challenge for me. That specific switch has been a challenge for me.
I mean, also, you can take your time with these things. It doesn't have to feel like the images move fast. That doesn't mean it goes with you. But I'm telling you how the design will be, so that way you know what to work with. As far as what images we choose, that is something that, I mean, we don't have time to do it right now, but what I'm saying,
we'll develop over
right, like, and this is a good conversation, so it's not like, you know, we didn't get things done, but ultimately we will have, like, I want to say at least 15 strong images, or even like a small video to show it. Instead of it just being images, it can be motion picture, literally. So just having those, but that's what I'm saying, like not every image will be on. I'm not gonna lie, because not every. I'm sorry, we don't care about we don't care about. I'm sorry, like we don't need to see the children. We know the children. If you say the children, we know exactly how white people and black children look.
Curly colored children.
We don't need that, right? But I'm gonna take into account, like you said, James Byrd. You said Jenna 6. I think, you know, for me, Rhonda Bleeds.
Rhonda Bleeds. That's a huge one for me.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like you can like, and then I want also Chris to give me some images that he feels compelled for. But all of us kind of like collectively putting the images or motion pictures together so we can have the thing. But so
there's this image of group, and then this is great. And maybe it can go in the Google Drive or whatever we're using right now. You know. I found some dope. I mean, Ruby D, icon queen. But I watched this one clip of a movie. I don't know if we're running out of time, but
probably.
Probably. But this one clip of her in this movie with this one white dude from like maybe I guess it's the 60s or something. And the scene was electrifying, and I was like, rent was fucking due. She had to pay that. But the image is of her. She's like slinked in this in this like chair, like work is happening, and this white man is like on the ground, like crawling to her, and he ends up like holding her foot and kissing her foot. And that picture is so like,
and we can have that picture too.
Fire.
But that's when you see how specific that is.
Right.
It has to be super specific if we having those images, and I'm gonna highlight that as well.
It's so fire.
When I bring it into the design room, I want to be like, these are the images that we want for sure. And make it work. Okay, this was a good rehearsal.
This was a good rehearsal.
Yeah.
Period.